Hola, buenos dias, this is Gelfling Music, and today I'm showing you the difference between the plastic recorder and the wooden recorder. Now, you're probably accustomed to these plastic recorders that they play in school. Now, they sound so terrible and will not inspire your children to learn music or anybody. Those cheap $5 ones, throw them out and pay a little bit more if you really care about anybody trying to learn an instrument. Now this plastic one, the advantage they do have is you can play them in any temperature. You don't have to warm them up on your arm. And they sound a lot better than the school ones. See, and they are a lot easier to clean. Okay, but that being said, the wooden ones are always better. Now we will hear the sound difference between the wooden and the plastic. And now the wooden ones always sound a little quieter and softer. Now we'll compare the hardwood to the softwood. Yes, different woods will sound slightly different. See, my favorite one is the hardwood. This one's made out of pear wood. It's the Hohner recorder. It only costs about 40 bucks on Amazon. These other ones are maybe a little more than that. Should be less than 100, especially if you get them used. They both sound very nice, but yeah, the Hohner is my favorite. They already have a permanent finishing on the outside, and a lot of people will say that wooden ones just don't last as long, and that is not true. No. If you keep cleaning them and oiling them and taking good care of them, they can last more than a lifetime. Now, the cleaning in the plastic is easier, yeah, but the wooden ones are not that difficult to clean. You just pop out the block and you oil it. You learn how to oil and which parts not to touch with the oil, and you know, it is really easier than you think. There are videos and websites that explain it good how to do that. And how often you do it, it depends on your instrument and how often you play. It could vary from maybe once a month or a couple times a year. So the wooden ones are always better. Softer, sweeter, quieter sound, especially a second octave. So always recommend the wood. And there are wooden ones that you can buy that have just the top part in plastic and then the bottom part in wood. And those also sound a lot better than those plastic ones. So dump the plastic ones. Don't even ever touch them. And just get a wooden one. They're not very expensive. But if you have to get a plastic one, you have to be on a tighter budget, then yeah, look for the one that's half wood and half plastic, or just the Yamaha or Alto. So be much better. And then just invest, and $40 isn't that much. So I hope you thought this helpful. If you have anything to add or in the comments, any questions or anything, thanks for watching. Arigato.